Queen Elizabeth II, born Princess Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor, was born on April 21, 1926, in London, England. She is the daughter of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth and is the oldest reigning monarch in British history. Elizabeth was third in line to the throne behind her uncle, King Edward VIII, and her father, King George VI. However, when her uncle abdicated in 1936, her father became king, and Elizabeth became heir presumptive. During World War II, Elizabeth trained as a driver and mechanic for the Women's Auxiliary Territorial Service. She also made her first public radio broadcast at the age of 14, urging children to stay strong during the war. In 1947, Elizabeth married Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and they have 4 children: Prince Charles, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward. Elizabeth became queen in 1952, following the death of her father, King George VI. Her coronation was held the following year, on June 2, 1953, at Westminster Abbey. During her reign, Elizabeth has seen significant changes in the UK and the Commonwealth, including the end of British rule in India, the dissolution of the British Empire, and the rise of the Commonwealth of Nations. Elizabeth has been a beloved figurehead of the UK and the Commonwealth for over 6 decades. She has met with countless world leaders, and her role has been largely ceremonial, representing the continuity and stability of the British monarchy. After her coronation, Queen Elizabeth II embarked on a series of world tours, visiting many Commonwealth countries, including Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Her reign also saw significant changes in the UK, including the rise of the welfare state, the decriminalisation of homosexuality, and the UK's entry into the European Union. In 1977, Elizabeth celebrated her Silver Jubilee, marking 25 years on the throne. Her Golden Jubilee was celebrated in 2002, marking 50 years on the throne, and her Diamond Jubilee was celebrated in 2012, marking 60 years on the throne. Elizabeth has also seen many personal milestones in her life. She became a great-grandmother in 2013 when Prince George, the son of Prince William and Catherine Middleton, was born. Since then, she has welcomed several more great-grandchildren, including Princess Charlotte, Prince Louis, and Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. In recent years, Elizabeth has begun to scale back her public appearances, with Prince Charles and other members of the royal family taking on more official duties. However, she continues to play an important symbolic role in the UK and the Commonwealth, with her annual Christmas broadcast and other public appearances. Throughout her reign, Queen Elizabeth II has faced many challenges, both personal and public. One of the most difficult moments of her reign came in 1997, when her former daughter-in-law Princess Diana died in a car crash in Paris. The Queen was criticized for her initial response to the tragedy, but later earned praise for her public tribute to Diana. Another challenge came in 2016, when the UK voted to leave the European Union in a referendum known as Brexit. The Queen remained neutral on the issue, but her role as a symbolic figurehead meant that she had an important role to play in the country's transition. Despite these challenges, Queen Elizabeth II has remained a popular and respected figure in the UK and the Commonwealth. Her dedication to public service has been recognized with many honors and awards, including the Order of the Garter, the Order of Merit, and the Royal Victorian Chain. Queen Elizabeth II has also been a patron of many charities and organizations throughout her reign. Some of the causes she has supported include the arts, education, and conservation. As of my knowledge cutoff date of 2021-09, Queen Elizabeth II had made over 270 state visits to other countries during her reign, more than any other British monarch. She has also welcomed many foreign dignitaries to the UK, including US presidents, Chinese presidents, and leaders from throughout the Commonwealth. Queen Elizabeth II has lived a long and remarkable life, and her reign has seen many changes in the UK and the world. Despite her advanced age, she continues to be an active and engaged figurehead for the UK and the Commonwealth. In addition to her official duties as monarch, Queen Elizabeth II has been an avid equestrian throughout her life. She has a passion for horses and has been involved in horse racing and breeding for many years. Her horses have won many races, including several prestigious events such as the Royal Ascot. The Queen also has a keen interest in art and has built up an extensive collection of artworks during her reign. The collection includes works by many British artists, as well as pieces from other countries. Another important aspect of Queen Elizabeth II's reign has been her role as a defender of the Commonwealth. She has visited many Commonwealth countries during her reign, and has worked to promote closer ties between member states. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Queen made several public addresses, urging people to stay safe and thanking healthcare workers for their efforts. She also took part in video calls with other members of the royal family, and continued to carry out some official duties remotely. As the head of state, Queen Elizabeth II has met with many world leaders throughout her reign, including US presidents such as John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, and Barack Obama. She has also met with many other important figures, including Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, and Pope John Paul II. In 2002, Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Golden Jubilee, marking 50 years on the throne. The celebrations included a concert at Buckingham Palace, a national service of thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral, and a parade through the streets of London. The Queen also gave a rare personal message to the nation, reflecting on her long reign and expressing her gratitude to the people of the UK and the Commonwealth. In 2017, Queen Elizabeth II became the first British monarch to celebrate a Sapphire Jubilee, marking 65 years on the throne. The milestone was celebrated with a gun salute at the Tower of London and a service of thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral. Queen Elizabeth II has also been a witness to many historical events during her reign. She was on a visit to Kenya with Prince Philip in 1952 when she learned of the death of her father, King George VI, and her own ascension to the throne. She was also present at the opening of the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, where she made a memorable entrance by parachute with James Bond actor Daniel Craig. On September 8, 2022, Queen Elizabeth II, the UK's longest-serving monarch, passed away at Balmoral, her Scottish estate, at the age of 96. She died peacefully on Thursday afternoon. Her death certificate, which was released on September 29, 2022, revealed that she died of old age and was pronounced deceased at 3:10 p.m. Despite her age, Queen Elizabeth II remains a beloved figurehead and an important symbol of continuity and stability for the UK and the Commonwealth. Her reign has seen many changes, but she has remained a constant presence and a source of inspiration for many people around the world.